Spike! Spike! Can you use a sweater? I got one sweater left.
I don't think it'll fit in more ways than one.
Hey, what are we doing? You and me, a rickety old bus, destination unknown? I mean, is this like old times or what?
Daddy!
Not exactly.
Coming.
Mom was wondering if you found Spike yet.
I haven't seen that boy all morning.
Oh, he's probably out telling the neighbors to forsake all and join us.
Those new neighbors have a lot to forsake.
Oh, honey, that happens to the best of us.
When I lived on the bus, I used to fit everything I owned in a single suitcase.
Well, what happened?
I stopped being single.
Good thing for me.
Oh, it's a good thing for me. You're not sad about leaving your happy home, are you?
No, I'm taking my happy home with me. But as for everything else, I'm walking out the door and not looking back. So I need you to make sure that we don't forget anybody.
Don't worry. I'm seeing to that personally.
Come back! You can't do this to me! They left me! Ah!
Don't worry, you didn't get left behind. Even if it seems that way at the moment.
I thought this moving stuff was a trick to lose me. What are you doing here?
Trying to make sure we didn't lose anybody.
Well, no problem. Your wife and kids will see that you're not there. They'll stop the bus. They'll turn around, come back 100 miles an hour, pick us up, and everybody will be happy, right?
Something like that. Eventually.
What you reading?
Well, this is my first Bible.
Whoa, you must have got that straight from the Apostle Paul.
He gave it to me on our second missionary journey.
Maps, dictionaries. Whoa, what's all this writing?
Well, that's my letters to Jesus.
Dear
that
Jesus,
Daffy told me about.
It's been a long time
But I
since I've
just
written anything
write some
here.
letters, whatever.
You've already filled these blank pages with so many faces and places and stories. Thank you for giving me everything I wanted in return for everything I had, which was nothing but blank pages. Some of us feel like we've had all the adventures we care to. But what else can we do? You're the one who said, "Follow me," and you never said you'd stop moving. So we'll leave the pen in your hand. We can't wait to see what happens next.
Listen, you can have any room in the house. Upstairs, downstairs, take your pick. But you've got to be out of here by Monday morning when the wreckers arrive.
What?
That is, unless you want to sleep in your BMW.
My BMW. I don't have a BMW. Look, kid, I know things have probably changed around here, but I'm almost positive you're not in charge, so please, quit giving me the runaround and find me someone who is in charge, all right?
You want to talk to somebody in charge? Clark?
Clark? Well, I'm in this state of transition. My career plans have been put on hold for the moment, and it seems this relationship I was in is apparently over, so I just thought this would be a good time to take a little break.
And instantly you thought of us.
Well, I admit I haven't exactly kept in touch, but I found your address and kept it in my little book, in case I ever wanted to seek my quote-unquote lost youth.
I see.
Well, this is really quite an operation you have here. Everything's so neat and orderly, but I guess you've had a few years to get it all together.
Oh yes, we've got things down to a real science.
You know, it's something I just never seem to be able to do.
Sheila, whatever it was you had that you're looking for again, what I mean is, I've seen a lot of changes around here in the last year, let alone in the past 15. If you're wanting to relive something, well, it's just not going to happen. But if what you really want is to become like a little child again, well, it's never too late for that.
Hey, everybody! The bus is coming!
The bus?
Sheila, You think this place is great? Wait until you see our place on the south side.
Huh?
Well, the building's a little smaller, but it should nearly fit everybody.
You mean you're moving?
Yeah, and until we can find more space, there's this church down in the neighborhood that's going to help us out in a big way.
What are you talking about?
They're going to let us use their basement for a couple of weeks.